Shivoham, welcome today to another session where we are going to learn how to heal ourselves naturally. Now time has come where we have to evoke our natural power to fight against problems, to fight against diseases. Today it is so common for people to have stress. Every second person, including children, are suffering from anxiety and depression. And what is the reason that there are so many, health and emotional and behavioral problems today? What is the reason? Because, the world has become very fast paced. People have started having lot of expectations from themselves and from the world. And the social media is not helping. Because, people are, openly displaying their lifestyles and they are openly displaying a kind of life they are living, which actually they are not. People seem to be happier. They seem to be more prosperous, abundant, more harmonious than what they actually are. I firmly believe that people who flaunt the most about their family, they have the most family problems. People who flaunt their wealth so openly, they don't have so much of wealth. Because, person who has it all, he actually becomes humble. And we know spiritually that life cannot be without problems. Jivan dukkham, that is what we tell in Sanskrit. If you have come in this world, you will have to face sadness. Life cannot be happy all the time. Just like, always remember what Lord Buddha said. He meditated for several days and several months and several years to find out the reason of problems. He could not understand that why people were suffering so much. And then, after meditating for so long, he got the answer and he was actually stunned. For 3 days, he did not speak because he did not know how to tell this to people. Will they believe? But finally, what you realize, you have to express. So he came out and said, there are 4 truths of life, 4 noble truths. The first, life is suffering. If you have come in this world, you are bound to suffer. Second, the reason of suffering is attachment to life. Because you are so attached to life. Third, there is a way out of suffering. And fourth, he revealed an 8-fold path to come out of suffering. We have to understand the nature of life is suffering. Because the primary intention of life is to take you out of suffering. So we have to understand that if life was so wonderful, no one will want to come out of it. Right? We would have ignored God. We would have ignored our higher self. We would not have cared if life was so enjoyable. But that is not so. Every person faces a time where he starts searching, why am I here? What can I do to come out of this suffering? Where will I find the answers? And then he looks at books, masters, and he looks at himself to find the answer. Because the ultimate purpose of human birth is self-realization. We have come in this world to realize our higher self. We have come in this world to connect to our true self. Because the moment you connect to your true self, you become stable. Till you are not connected to your true self, you keep on running. All the time you are running, you are seeking, because you are actually what you are seeking is your true self. So The ultimate purpose of human birth is to settle in your true nature. Because till you don't settle in your true nature, you will be running. And what is your true nature? Right? The true nature is aptly said by the laws of the chakra. Our true nature is described in our ancient texts. Whether you see the Bible, you see the Quran, you see books of Parsis, Zoroastrians, you see our Hindu scriptures, they describe your true nature. And your true nature is God. God has made man in his own reflection. If God had to come to this world, he will come as a man who has connected to his true nature. The laws of chakra describe the nature of a man, and in chakra it is very simple because they have divided it into 7 categories. So it is simpler to understand. It is not spread out in all directions. So let us quickly revise the laws of the chakras. In the root chakra, you learn the law that your nature is stability. In the sacral chakra, you tune to the law that it is your natural state to be a creator. In the Manipur or the solar plexus chakra, you attune to the law that your nature is power. In the heart chakra, you attune to the law that you are love personified. In the throat chakra, you attune to the law that you express. And that is why life is expressing through you, through me, through everyone. And that is why life expresses. In the third eye chakra, it attunes to you to the law. You have to see the reality. In the crown chakra, finally it connects you with him. We will be covering the laws of the chakra again and again because we have to remind ourselves. Every time you face a problem, you have to connect to the law. Today, our topic of discussion is heal yourself from conception issues. Do not think it is only for ladies. It is also for men. Conception is creation. In conception, you create a child. In this seminar, you will learn how you can be a creator, how you can fulfill your desires. Not necessarily of a child only, whether you want to create a house, you want to create a business, you want to create a healthy environment, right? You want to create a project, you want to create a life purpose. It is creation. Today, many people, they have lots and lots of ideas in their mind. They keep on thinking, but they cannot create. They say, I make lots and lots of castles in the air, but nothing actually materializes. It is because their creation center is blocked. So this is a very important seminar where we will delve into the blocks of creation. Okay? The topic is heal naturally from conception issues. As we have done the laws of the chakras, I've already repeated. So the laws of the chakra say you are more. Today, life doesn't want to limit you. Life believes in expansion. Life believes in creation. Always remember, life flows with the intention you are more. Life loves people who want to expand. If you want to remain in a limited sphere, you will suffer. Because life wants you to expand to your full potential and beyond. The nature of life is abundance in every aspect of life. Can't you see what a creator life is? Where do you see life has limited itself? Even you just see simple thing like colors. There are 7 primary colors. I think there are only 4 primary colors. There are 7 colors which we normally talk about. But from the combination of colors, how many colors we can make? Infinite. Do you think there is a limit on the number of flowers, number of animals, number of insects, number of birds? In any area, can you see a limit? If there is a sweet seller, he can make infinite number of sweets. If a person is selling balloons, he can make infinite types of designs. If a person is making things of daily convenience, it could be infinite. You see in nature, you will see in what we also produce, it is infinite. Because our nature is infinite. We cannot be limited. Whatever limits us dies after some time. So we have to understand we are a replica of God. We are replicating Him. So we are like Him. Not a single person looks like the other. No one has got the same thumbprint. Right? So in everything you can see that how we are creators and how life is a creator. So again we will repeat the lessons of the 7 chakras. In the root chakra, whenever you feel you are unsupported, always realize you are eternal. You are not the body, you are not the mind, you are not the senses, and you are not even the role play. You are not the father you are, you are not the mother you are, you are not the teacher you are. You are eternal. You are the soul. In the Swadhisthana chakra, whenever you have got, self-doubt, whenever you have got a self-doubt, in the Swadhisthana chakra, always remember you are his role play. Always consider I am a bud becoming a rose. I cannot have doubt on myself. In the Manipur yellow chakra, whenever you feel powerless and victimized, always remember I radiate power. I have to attune to it. In the heart chakra, whenever you feel mistrustful towards your dreams, remind yourself I'm love. And love creates. Everything you can create with love. Whenever you think that, you're finding hard to communicate, realize you are expressing him. Whenever you feel indecisive and you find difficult to accept things, realize that you have the right to see the reality. And to see the reality, you have to accept. Start accepting things the way they are, and you'll start seeing the truth behind them. I repeat, start accepting the things as they are, and you will see the reality behind them. In the crown chakra, whenever you feel hopeless and discontent, realize you are him. Realize everything has got a meaning, even though you don't understand today. These are the laws and lessons of the 7 chakras which we do in the 7 chakra sadhana. So I'll just quickly rush through them because they make understanding this easier. Now we come to heal yourself from conception issues. Now what is conception? Conception is creation, and just like you are giving birth to a new plant. Now if a person has block, it means a disease is a darkness in some aspect of your life. If a person is not able to create chronically, it means it has become a disease for which he takes help from outside. And what is disease? It is a darkness. It is a darkness in some area of your life. Some knowledge of life you have not attuned to. Some lesson of chakra which you have not learned. Somewhere that light of knowledge has not illuminated your being. Now we come to this. I'm changing my position all the time. It's so funny. Okay. So these are the laws of the 7 chakras. I want you to understand it again. Now see on the left side. On the left side, the crown chakra opens with hope. The third eye chakra opens with acceptance. The Vishuddha chakra, the throat chakra, opens with understanding. The heart or the Anahat chakra opens with allowing. The stomach or the Manipur chakra or the solar plexus chakra opens with processing. The sacral or the Swadhisthana chakra opens with learning. And the Mooladhara or the root chakra, it is a process of let go, detach, eliminate. I always like to explain with a simple example of digestion. Because digestion is a process which we do continually in our life. We are taking things from outside, we are taking energy from it, and then we are letting it go. Same way in life, you're processing situations all the time. So how do you process situations? First, whenever a situation comes in front of you, whenever you take in food, you always have hope it is good for me. You never think that this food is going to harm me. So whenever a situation comes, how much ever negative it may seem, it may look traumatic, it may look like a loss, but we have to know how much ever it looks fearsome, we should have a hope it is for me. God has sent for me. So first you take in food with hope. You take in anything with hope. If your hope chakra or the crown chakra is blocked, you stop learning in that aspect and you get a disease. So first is you have to have hope. So whenever you eat food, it is with hope. Second, you accept it. You don't make faces. You accept it that yes, I take it in. Whether it is a situation or food, you accept it. Then in the mouth, you chew it, right? How much ever you can chew it and try to understand about it. Whether I'm eating salty, sweet, carbohydrate, protein, how much ever you can chew it, you chew it in the mouth or the throat chakra. After that comes the heart chakra. In the heart chakra, you allow the food just like a green signal on the traffic. Right? On a traffic road, when you have a green signal, it says I allow. So your heart chakra should be open to allow the situation to come in, to allow the food to come in the stomach. In the stomach, what you do, you process it, whether it is food or whether it is a situation. Your stomach is the Manipur or the solar plexus chakra. This is the sun. So your stomach churns, puts acid, juices, and transforms the food into what is useful and what is not useful. Now it comes to your intestines or the sacral chakra. Now in the sacral chakra, what happens? You learn, you absorb. Whatever is good for you, you take in. And whatever is not good for you, you don't react, you throw it out. You eliminate in the root chakra. But people who become very emotional, very sensitive, they are not able to let go. They are not able to eliminate and they are not able to throw out the negativity. If you cannot throw negativity, you cannot learn. Now, once you have learned, now you come to the right side. Okay? Now you come to the right side. Now, right side, what you do? Whatever you have learned in life, right? Or you want to start things, you initiate in the root chakra. So in the root chakra, you initiate that, yes, I have decided I'm going to do this. Then in the sacral chakra, you create. This is the area of creation. Now, how do you create in the Swadhisthana chakra? The Swadhisthana chakra is the chakra for unions, partnership. Right? Now, when you are ready to create, you attract the right people, the right resources to help you. You have planned something, but you need people, you need resources, you need partnerships to support you. So here is what you create, what you want. Right? Now you have created, but now you want to put it in action. Now creation is something like a blueprint. You planned, I want to have a sweet shop, and that is root chakra. In the sacral chakra, you design what the sweet shop will contain, where it will be, what all type of sweets I'm going to put there. So in the sacral chakra, you create the master plan or the blueprint. Then in the solar plexus chakra, you actually go and you create it. So that is the place of power. Then in the heart chakra, you open up your heart to serving people. You start your, going out and reaching people. You feel it, right? You feel it, and it is the air element of trust and love. You feel that joy of creation. Then in the throat chakra, you express, you start marketing. That yes, come on, I've opened a sweet shop. Right? Then in the third eye chakra, you accept things and you start seeing the reality. That this creation of a sweet shop is making me realize my higher potential. I'm learning lessons because of this sweet shop. And ultimately in the crown chakra, you taste abundance and union with the consciousness. When you become really successful, you start becoming closer to him. Or you surrender or you become like him. This is the journey of life. So this is what I described, the digestive process. And this is what we said, that how the left and the right processes go. Now, what is conception? Conception is creation, right? So conception is equal to creation. It is what you are going to create. Now, if a person cannot create, it means his Swadhisthana chakra is blocked, because this is the area of creation. So now let us discuss why this chakra gets blocked. Now this chakra of Swadhisthana or creation, it gets blocked because of two reasons. First is you are in some kind of illusion, which we are going to discuss. And second, you have certain beliefs inside you. A person who cannot create, he gets stuck up in just planning. It means there is illusion or beliefs, or both. Now, first we come to illusion. In illusion, first ask yourself, what is your intention for creation? Why do you want to create? I always ask couples who come to me for conception issues, why do you want to have a child? So, what do you think they answer? Many people, when they say they want to have a child, they always say, well, I want for my happiness. I want someone to love. I say child doesn't come for love. Because many times you have a lot of disagreements with the child also. And many times child gives you a lot of pain. That doesn't mean the identity of a child, is not going to be there. So first thing you want to ask yourself, why do you want to have a child? That your intention has to be correct for every single desire. So what happens? The actual purpose is support and stability, right? But what people say, we want to have for happiness, motherhood, fatherhood, society pressure to prove myself, or for happiness, right? And what happens because of this? Because of this, people end up in yearning missed opportunities. They are not able to have a child because they think they want to have a child for experiencing love, happiness, motherhood, fatherhood, or for society, right? So because of this, what happens? They get up into a loop of non-fulfillment where they don't feel fulfilled. Okay. Next, let's see illusions, what people get into because of wrong intention. Why do you think people eat food? Why do you think we eat food? We eat food for nourishment. But what happens, the perceived value? Right? People think we are eating food for taste and joy and pleasure. Because of this, what happens? They get into addiction, obesity, health problems. Why do you think people marry? Most of the people in the West, they marry only for love and friendship. And that's why after 1 year, they find love goes, friendship goes, and marriage goes. So the purpose of marriage is just like having a child, which is support and stability. You take care of the child, right, till he's on his feet, and then he's there for you. You marry because you support each other. Wife takes care of the house. She takes care of the children. She takes care of your family. And you work, or both of you work and help each other. But people think they are marrying for love, pleasures, and friendships. And then you start having expectations, etc. And lot of disharmony. Why do you think we buy the basic necessities of house, clothes, mobile, car, etc.? Right? Many people, they run after these things and they say, I'm not even able to buy a house, or I'm not able to buy luxuries. Right? Unless your intention is correct, you will go into illusion. So what happens is, the basic intention is self-protection and convenience. It is for sustenance of life. But then people perceive it is for joy, higher status, and pride. And then they go into addiction, unwanted expenditure, and dissatisfaction. Many people come to me and say that I end up spending so much of money on shopping. And they say that by the end of the month, I feel very guilty and I find myself short of money. So I ask themselves that, why do you think you purchased all this? Because it just made me very happy. Right? So I tell them that you have to develop the habit of seeing the intention of that object. That why I'm getting this in my house. If you think you're getting for happiness, you'll keep on buying. Because once it comes to you, it will give you happiness for 2 days. Then something else will give you happiness. Right? Then why do you have friends and relatives? Right? Basically, you have it for community feeling, sharing of moments. But what happens is, people think it is for happiness, pleasure, sharing of life. And then hurt, pain, dependency sets in. So you have to see even friendships, relationships, just for sharing of moments and community feeling. If you become dependent, I'm going to share my life, then dependency sets in. Why do you think we have wealth in life? Before this, I would like to ask, why do you think you work? Why do you think you do business? Most of the people tell, I do business for money, for my family. But if you do a business for money or family, it will make you dependent on the company. And whenever you are dependent, you are taken advantage of. Because you are there in a mode of asking. And when you are in a mode of asking, people cannot see you. You're not visible. You're not that appreciated. You don't get, promotion on time. So if you're going to work for money, you're going to work for name and fame, you're going to work because of your family, you're not going to get success. What you should work for? You should work for realizing your full potential. Because that is the purpose of life. You have to work for your talents. Then you will become equal partnership with the company. Right? So what is the purpose of wealth? Most of the people go into a lust for wealth. And whenever you go into a lust, you keep on chasing it and it doesn't come in your hand. So the purpose of wealth has to be just sustenance. It fulfills my immediate needs, my desires. But what people perceive the value as power, status, happiness, and everything in life. When people come to me and I analyze their chakras, like I tell them, that these issues are there. They say, ma'am, just do something, I get money. I said, but you have relationship issues, you have health issues. They say, ma'am, if I have money, everything is solved. I say, but it doesn't come like that. You have to sort out your chakras, sort out your life, become balanced, and then money will come. They think it is independent. Because we have to understand money is your reflection. It is your reflection of your state of your mind. If you're not happy, if you're not open, how that abundance will come to you? So you cannot take money as something alone. So money comes for sustenance, but you think it is for power, status, happiness, everything in life, and then you keep on running after it. You go into a lust, you go into obsession, and you start feeling lack. Why do you think a person has romance and sex in life? The primary purpose of this is procreation. But if you perceive sex for joy and pleasure, it is a lust, perversion, and immorality. And this is what the world is running after, and they are forgetting their true self. Materialistic objects also, they are for convenience, but we think they are for joy, higher status, pride, and then we go into addictions and unwanted expenditure. What do we, what is the purpose of TV, music, art, etc. then? It is for creativity and entertainment. But what people think it is excitement, it is a reality. They start thinking movies and serials are reality. They think it gives them so much happiness, honor, status. And because of that, they go into obsession. Till you take these things as just for creativity, entertainment, and some relaxation, it's okay. But people start thinking it is a reality. How much you will see people running after stars, right? Why is conception blocked in your life? It is blocked because of two major beliefs. First, you think I cannot create. And second, there are too many negative forces against her. If a lady is not able to have children, first what we discussed, her intention to have a child is not correct. If you're not able to fulfill your desire, your intention is incorrect. You want to start a project for money. You want to start a business for money. right? You want to buy a house to show off to friends, right? So when the intention is incorrect, it will not be fulfilled. It will go into a cup and the lip. Like they say, there are many a slip between the cup and the lip. And second reason why a person cannot create, because he has beliefs. First, I cannot create. And second, there are too many negative forces against me. Let us go into detail. Let's do there are too many negative forces against me. Today, if you feel that I am not safe, if you feel people are taking advantage of me, my efforts are sabotaged, I have evil eye on me, I am attacked for no fault of mine, what happens? You cannot create. All the people who face blocks in creation because they are not able to fight against negativity. What we did in the Swadhisthana chakra, the Swadhisthana chakra is the place of absorption. Here you take in the positive and you eliminate the negative, or you release the negative. This is the place where you learn, you expand. But today, if you think that darkness is more than light, you cannot create. If you feel I'm not safe to create, if you feel people take advantage of you, if you feel your efforts are sabotaged, if you feel you have evil eye, if you feel I'm attacked for no fault of mine, you cannot create. But how to fight against negativity? Right? How to fight against that? Right? What I would like to say, the best way to fight against negativity is to realize that the nature of life is nurturing. Life always nurtures. Life never wants to destroy you. Just notice that how life wants you to live and grow. Even if you have a small scratch, how life rushes to create a skin on top of it. If you are hungry, life runs after you to tell you eat. If you are, tired, life tells you to sleep. Why can't you trust life is with you? If you think that the outside negativity is a lot, is because you don't trust in life. You don't trust the nurturing nature of life. You are not realizing the outside enemies are forcing you to discover your power, your energy to fight. The outside negative forces are trying to make you responsible, are trying to make you strong so that you can protect and defend yourself. You have to trust you have the power to, destroy the negativity with your light, with your wisdom, with your power. Right? So that trust has to be there. The nature of life is nurturing and there is actually no enemy at all. So these beliefs that you have got, you can release through meditation. We have to release through meditation because these beliefs are making you weak. That I'm not safe, people take advantage, my efforts are destroyed, I have evil eye, I'm attacked for no fault of mine. Maybe you were attacked in childhood at some point of time when you were weak. But you have learned from there, no? You have learned from there. You cannot be stuck up in that memory. That memory taught you how to let go. But from that memory, you should not think that there are negative forces. Okay? Because of a failure of a certain time, you cannot define the world. You have to know life is nurturing you, it is grooming you every moment. Next is conception is blocked when you say, I cannot create. Because you say, I'm not capable. Because you say, I am not good enough. Because you say, I don't deserve. Because you say, I don't get things on time. Because you say, I don't get things easily. Because you say, I'm not nurtured. Because you say, I'm weak and powerless. Because you say, I'm helpless. Because you have self-doubt, you cannot create. But do you think it is true that you are not capable? Right? If you were not capable, this desire of creation also would not have come in your heart. So when a person says, I'm not capable, well, if you're not capable, the desire would not have come in your heart in the first place. If you say, I don't deserve, well, you deserve everything you desire. If you say, I don't get things on time, it is your ego telling you. In life, everything happens on time. You have to see this belief and throw it. And you have to be ready to accept, I get things when it is time. When I have learned what has to be learned to get it. If you say, I don't get things easily, it's because you think there are a lot of obstacles and struggles. But you have to realize that there is no obstacle and struggle. You have to learn. And as we said, you feel I'm not nurtured. Of course, life nurtures you. If you feel you're weak and powerless, remember the lesson of the third chakra. And if you feel you're helpless, remember the lesson of the fifth chakra, that you have wisdom. So what happens in conception issues, as we said, when the lower chakra is blocked, the upper chakra gets blocked automatically. So when you say, I cannot create, all the top chakras also get blocked. So when the intestines fail to function, the mouth tells, I cannot taste. Right? The heart says, I cannot allow. The stomach says, I cannot digest. Everything fails. So when you say, I cannot create, you say, I cannot learn. Automatically you say, I cannot act, I cannot process. I cannot feel joy in it. I cannot allow. I cannot express, I cannot understand. I cannot see, I cannot accept. You block everything from coming to you. And that is how the process, this chakra blocks all the top chakras. And your true nature is what we had discussed. This is your true nature to create. So conception issues cancels with I can create. I can create my environment as per my desire. So we have Rudraksha Ratna solutions in which we do counseling sessions, we determine your chakras, we find the combination for you. So for the conception issues, we have a bracelet for the lower chakras, basically for the Swadhisthana chakra, which is a supreme Kavacham power bracelet. And because it is Swadhisthana, you have to pray to moon and wear a pearl. Okay? So what we are going to do, we are going to do meditation and we are going to release the fear that the outside world is too much for me, it is too negative for me. Yes or no? And this is a very powerful meditation. In one meditation, the fear will be released. you're going to imagine all the fears have entered the vortex. So we can do a meditation to remove self-doubt or to remove that the world is negative. But even if you meditate and you feel little bit, it will get released. Okay? So you can just think about your negativity and just think and exaggerate it and it will get released. Whatever type of negativity is there that people are trying to sabotage or people are not supportive, it will get released. We are ready? In this meditation, we are going to release every kind of insecurity, every kind of fear because of negativity around me. Every kind of insecurity and fear because of unknown forces around me. You have to feel it and it will get released in one session. You are sitting in the room of your house. Just relax. Focus on your breathing. Watch yourself breathing 5 times in and out. Today, I have so much fears in creation. When I go out to create my desire, I have so much of fear about unknown things, about insecurity. I have fear that I'm not safe. I have fear that somewhere things will go wrong. I always find blocks in my creation. It could be anything unknown. It could be because of people around me. Maybe I feel people are jealous. Maybe I feel people sabotage my efforts. Maybe I feel people take advantage of me. Always I have fear in creation of my desire. There is so much of fear of the unknown, so much of insecurity, so much of negativity for certain people. Today, in the light of God, I'm ready to release this fear. Ready to release this fear of negativity for people. That my efforts are sabotaged. Focus on the tip of your toes and we will come up releasing all the fears. Release, release. There are too many negative forces against me. Release, release. Release, release from your toes. Release from your ankles. Release, release from your lower legs. Release the fear of negativity. Release from your knees. Release from your thighs. Release, release this negativity. That there are so many negative forces against me. You can visualize your negative forces. Release from your root chakra, the Swadhisthana chakra, the Manipur chakra, the heart chakra, the throat chakra, from your whole body. Keep on releasing. Release from the room of your house. Release from your whole house. There are so many negative forces we don't allow me to create. So much of negativity. So much of anxiousness. so much of fear, so much of helplessness, so much of powerlessness. I am not able to create. I'm not feeling safe. I'm taken advantage of. I'm cheated. I'm attacked for no fault of mine. Keep on releasing as you hear the mantra.
भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तस्य वितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तस्य वितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि.
Keep on releasing. See your spouse, see your children, see all the members in your house and keep on releasing. There is so much negativity, so many negative forces. They don't allow me to create, whether it is relationships, whether it is outside people, whether it is circumstances, whether it is financial, social, professional. I cannot create because the outside forces are stronger than me. The darkness is stronger than me. So much of fear of the unknown. So much of fear, I cannot create, I cannot create. Keep on releasing as you hear the mantra.
भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तस्य वितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तस्य वितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तस्य वितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तस्य वितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः.
Keep on releasing this fear. I cannot create, I cannot create, I cannot create my desires. The desire could be create a child, create my dream home, create my dream business, create my dream project, create the dream environment I want to live in. Keep on releasing, I cannot create. Keep on releasing the fear of the unknown. So many negative forces against me. I'm not allowed to create. I'm sabotaged. I'm attacked. I'm cheated for no fault of mine. So many obstacles and delays. So much of struggles. Nothing happens on time. So much of negativity. So much of negativity. Keep on releasing as you hear the mantra. This is a one-time meditation. Do it seriously.
धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तस्य वितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तस्य वितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तस्य वितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तस्य वितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो
Keep on releasing this fear. I cannot create. I cannot create. Release it from the whole house. Not even house. Release it from the neighboring houses. Release it from the extended family and friends. See your parents. See your brothers and sisters and their family. See your in-laws, your cousins, your friends, your contacts, people you know, and release your fear. I cannot create. I cannot create. Release this fear. The outside forces are too much for me. There is so much of negativity, so much of lack of support. People attack me for no fault of mine. My efforts are sabotaged. I'm not safe. There is so much of negativity, so much of fear of the unknown, so much of delay, so much of obstacles. I'm not supported. I'm not nurtured. Keep on releasing. Keep on releasing.
तस्य वितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तस्य वितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तस्य वितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
Keep on releasing this fear. I cannot create. Now, from your workplace, see your workplace, see your juniors, your seniors, your role, your profile, your customers, your vendors, and release your fear. I cannot create. See the negativity, the frustration and helplessness I go through. I'm not supported. I'm not nurtured. People cheat me. They take advantage of me. Keep on releasing. My efforts are sabotaged. I'm not safe. There are so many obstacles, so many struggles, so much of anxiousness, so much of helplessness. Keep on releasing. I cannot create. I cannot create.
तस्य वितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तस्य वितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तस्य वितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तस्य वितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तस्य वितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्.
Keep on visualizing where your efforts of creation were blocked. Whether it was creation of a child, creation of a business, creation of your dream home, creation of your life purpose, creation of your desire. So many blocks, unknown fears, so many delays, so many obstacles. I'm not safe. People take advantage of me. I'm not supported. I'm not nurtured. I have evil eye on me. I'm attacked for no fault of mine. Keep on releasing this fear of the outside world. So much of fear of the unknown. So much of mistrust in God, mistrust in life. Keep on releasing as you hear the mantra.
Bhargo devasya dhimahi dhiyo yo na prachodayat. Om bhuvasvaha tassavitur varenyam Bhargo devasya dhimahi dhiyo yo na prachodayat. Om bhuvasvaha tassavitur varenyam Bhargo devasya dhimahi dhiyo yo na prachodayat. Om bhuvasvaha tassavitur varenyam Bhargo devasya dhimahi dhiyo yo na prachodayat. Om bhuvasvaha tassavitur varenyam.
Keep on releasing this fear. I cannot create. I cannot create. Keep on releasing this fear. I have released from my body, from the room of my house. I have released from my family members and the whole house. I have released this fear from my neighborhood. I have released this fear that I cannot create from my extended family and friends. I have released this unknown fear that my efforts are sabotaged. I'm not nurtured. I'm not supported. I'm not safe. I'm taken advantage of. I'm cheated. I'm attacked. I face so many delays, so many obstacles. Nothing comes on time. So much of negativity, so much of helplessness, so much of hopelessness. I just cannot create my desire. Keep on releasing from my workplace, not only workplace, release from my city, release from my state, release from my country, release from my neighboring countries, release from the whole earth. Keep on releasing, not even earth, release it from all the 9 planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. Now see a big vortex in front of you. The vortex is spiraling like a vacuum pump. See the fears entering the vortex. It is like a black hole. See every single fear related to creation entering the vortex. So much of fear, I cannot create, I cannot create. So much of hopelessness, so much of helplessness, so much of powerlessness. Keep on feeling it, whether it is good and bad, right or wrong, across all the 9 levels. I release this fear, I cannot create. I release all the unknown fears, so much of anxiety, so much of helplessness, so much of nervousness. So much of hopelessness. I cannot create. Keep on releasing as you hear the mantra.
भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि.
Imagine lots of water is pouring and washing away this fear. Lots and lots of holy water is washing away this fear. Fear I cannot create. So much of fear around creation. Whether it is creation of a child, creation of my dream, creation of my business, creation of a family, creation of a material asset, creation of a goal, creation of a project. How I feel hopeless about my power of creation. How I always feel external things sabotage me. How I feel not nurtured by life. How I feel not safe, not supported. I feel so powerless. Keep on releasing, keep on releasing.
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि.
Keep on releasing this fear. I cannot create. I cannot create. This weakness inside me. This powerlessness inside me. This hopelessness inside me. I am sabotaged. My efforts are sabotaged. How much I try, I am sabotaged. I am attacked for no fault of mine. There are unknown forces against me. I am not nurtured. I am not safe. Keep on releasing. Keep on releasing.
Bhargo devasya dhimahi Dhiyo yo na prachodaya Om bhuvasvaha Tasya viturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimahi Dhiyo yo na prachodaya Om bhuvasvaha Tasya viturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimahi Dhiyo yo na prachodaya Om bhuvasvaha Tasya viturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimahi Dhiyo yo na prachodaya Om bhuvasvaha Tasya viturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimahi Dhiyo yo na prachodaya Om bhuvasvaha Tasya viturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimahi Dhiyo yo na prachodaya Om bhuvasvaha Tasya viturvarenyam.
You're doing very well. Keep on visualizing every single block in creation of your desire, creation of your environment in your favor. Why do I feel darkness overwhelms me? Why do I think that darkness is bigger than me? The negativity is bigger than me. So much of fear of the unknown. So much of fear of lack of support. So much of fear I'm not supported. I'm not nurtured by others. I'm attacked. I'm taken advantage of. I'm not safe. I face delays, obstacles, struggles. So much of negativity for creation. So much of helplessness, so much of powerlessness, so much of hopelessness, so much of mistrust in God, mistrust in life. This power to create, this ability to create is my natural trait because I am a creator. It is my natural trait to learn. It is my natural trait to show light. It's my natural trait to annihilate light. It is my natural state to have power, to have wisdom. Whatever is coming in front of me is finally a teacher, not a negativity. It is finally a challenge which I have to overcome. Just like in a hurdle race, if I have to reach the goal, I have to cross the hurdles. They are not stopping me. They are training me. They are training me to go higher, faster, stronger. Why don't I look at obstacles as teachers who are training me to reveal my inner potential? They are the untrained part of me which is coming in front of me to be trained. It is my natural state to learn from obstacles. I release this negativity. I release this fear. I release this helplessness. I release this weakness, this illusion of helplessness, illusion of weakness, illusion of powerlessness. I see the fears entering the vortex in front of me. Every single fear that I cannot create because the outside forces are stronger than me. I see them getting released in the vortex. Every single fear enters the vortex. Every single fear. Imagine lots and lots of water is pouring, washing away the fears inside the vortex. Every single fear that blocks me from creation of my desires, creation of my dream environment, creation of my goals, my targets. Whatever stops me from creation, I release it inside the vortex. Every single memory of block in creation, whether it was in childhood, whether something I could not do in childhood, somewhere I was stopped from doing what I want, somewhere my efforts were stopped and I could not face it. I washed those memories of blocks, those feelings of anxiety that come with it. Those memories make me feel I cannot do it again. If I could not do it again, I will again repeat it. As they say, my nature is to try till I succeed. I cannot succeed the first time, but I will definitely succeed. If nature was so accurate, it would never have given so many seeds inside a fruit. It would have known the probability. That's why it gave so many seeds that some may be destroyed and some may be eaten, some may be immature, but at least one will become a sapling. So nature gives so many seeds. So we should also know, we should try till you succeed. We should try till we realize what we have to realize from the situation. I keep on releasing these fears that I cannot create inside the vortex. See the fears entering the vortex. Every single fear of outside situations, that there are obstacles and struggles. There is no obstacle and there is no struggle. It is an obstacle till I learn. It is a struggle till I use my wisdom. It is a delay till I'm not mature. Till I'm not ready for it, it is a delay. It is waiting for me to learn and arrive. I keep on releasing the fears inside the vortex as I listen to the mantra.
Bhargo devasya dhimahi Dhiyo yo na prachodayat Om bhurvasvaha tasya viturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimahi Dhiyo yo na prachodayat Om bhurvasvaha tasya viturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimahi Dhiyo yo na prachodayat Om bhurvasvaha tasya viturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimahi Dhiyo yo na prachodayat Om bhurvasvaha tasya viturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimahi Dhiyo yo na prachodayat Om bhurvasvaha tasya viturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimahi धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं
Visualize the whole earth. The earth represents my personal life, my social life, my professional life, and it represents all my blocks in creation. Keep on releasing the blocks inside the vortex. Visualize every single block, every single fear, every single powerlessness entering the vortex, every single fear that I'm not nurtured, that mistrust in God, mistrust in life, every single hopelessness entering the vortex. I have to open myself to the love of Mother Earth. Life loves me. Life has created me in its reflection. Life wants me to achieve everything that she desires through me. Life wants me to grow to my full potential. Life wants me to realize you are more. Life wants to express through me. Life wants to show itself through me. Life wants to show me I am Him. I am love. I am a creator. I radiate power. I express Him. That I can see the reality of life and I can merge with life. What I have to do is surrender to this kind life and allow it to flow through me. These fears are definitions of my ego, which wants me to separate from life so that it can live. I keep on releasing the emotions that bind the ego to me. I keep on releasing these fears of creation. I keep on seeing them entering the vortex. 10% of the fears have entered the vortex. See the fears entering the vortex like big pieces, big chunks. 20% of the fears have entered the vortex. 30% of the fears have entered the vortex. See the fears entering the vortex like big chunks. 40% of the fears have entered the vortex. 50% of the fears have entered the vortex. Imagine lots and lots of water is pouring and cleansing these fears. These fears that I'm not allowed to create. I'm not safe to create. I'm taken advantage of. My efforts are sabotaged. I'm not nurtured. I'm not supported. All these are illusions. I have to learn to take support. I have to tune to support. I have to realize that I am nurtured. I have to realize I have power. I have to realize the trust in God. I keep on releasing the fears inside the vortex. 50% of the fears are cleansed. 60% of the fears have entered the vortex. 70% of the fears have entered the vortex. You see the clean part of the earth, totally white, totally pristine. 80% of the fears have entered the vortex. 90% of the fears have entered the vortex. 100% of the fears have entered the vortex. I count till 10, and till 10, every single fear would have entered the vortex. See the big bag of memories you have collected about times where you could not create, because of which you have lost faith in creation. Today, surrender these memories also inside the vortex. Collect this big bag of memories and throw it inside the vortex. See the mouth of the bag entering the vortex. All the memories from childhood till today of failures, of stoppage of creation of my desires, of negativity about my desires not getting fulfilled, of failed attempts, of failures. Every single negativity and block of creation is inside the bag. The mouth of the bag enters the vortex. The middle of the bag enters the vortex. And now the whole bag enters the vortex. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, going, gone. Now focus on your sacral chakra.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, 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 Shri Krishna Sharanam.
Now focus on your orange 6-petaled Swadhisthana chakra and stretch the chakra. It has become so small because of my fears. Now stretch the chakra from all sides to open my power of creation. Stretch the chakra from the left, from the right, from the top, from the bottom. The more you stretch, the more you are open to your power of creation. I will create my desires. I will create my environment. Whether it is desire for a family, for a spouse, for a child, it is a materialistic desire for a house, for a car, for assets. It is living my life purpose, creation of my business, creation of my goals, my targets, creation of my dreams, the way I want to live, how I want to live. I have full right. I reclaim my right today. Life wants me to realize I'm more. I stretch my chakra in all directions so that it covers my whole body. Not even my whole body. I stretch this chakra to open my power of creation so that it covers my entire dwelling. I'm enveloped by this orange chakra where I'm creating my environment the way it should be for me. I'm ready to settle in my environment. I'm ready to take responsibility for it. I'm ready to feel supported for it. I'm ready to feel nurtured for it. supported by people, supported by life. In whatever form, I'm supported. Even when a plant is growing its roots and it finds a stone, even the stone supports it. Because the root, when it pushes the stone, it becomes stronger and thicker. So even an enemy supports me because it is supporting me by becoming stronger so that I can grow deeper. I'm ready to feel supported. I'm ready to feel nurtured. I'm ready to become responsible. From today, no more blaming people. No more blaming situations. I'm ready to become responsible for the creation of my desire. I'm ready to take responsibility for the creation of my dreams. I'm ready to take responsibility. I'm ready to be a responsible person. I'm ready to trust. I'm ready to allow. I'm ready to understand what life wants from me. I'm ready to understand from every challenge that comes, knowing it is for my growth. It is for my evolution. My evolution is realizing Him. I'm ready to accept. I'm ready to surrender. I have hope I can create. I know I can create. I am a creator.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, 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 Shri Krishna Sharanam.
You may slowly open your eyes. Congratulations, you all did a proper 1 hour meditation. I'm sure you're feeling very light and very nice. So thank you for this opportunity. And I wish you all connect to your power of creation. It is our right to connect. Life wants you to connect to your power of creation. Never feel any of your dreams or desires is too big. If you have a dream, it is His dream. If you have a desire, it is His desire. You have to surrender to it and you have to trust it. You have to be ready to flow with it. So thank you very much.